Today, we light our chalice in recognition of our interim minister, Reverend Sweetser.
We light this chalice for all that you have encouraged and directed.
We light this chalice for your sense of humor and your benevolence.
I second the sense of humor, by the way. We light this chalice for all you have taught, shared, and enlightened. We light this chalice for your compassion, for your support, and for your trust in us.
We light this chalice for your leadership and for the love you have shared.
We are grateful for your time among us.
I'm glad some of you think that saying goodbye can be hard. Sometimes when you have to say goodbye, do you feel mad? Maybe a little sad too? I agree. It is so confusing saying goodbye. I have a good idea. Maybe it will just be easier to pretend Reverend Terry is not leaving us at all. Okay, can you help me out here? Help me out. Here we go. Close your eyes. Nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. Wait, did that work? Terry, are you saying? No. Oh my, I guess pretending is not the way to go. What can we do to make goodbye better? How can we all feel better about telling Reverend Terry goodbye? I mean, we always had so much fun with Reverend Terry. Do you remember that time he put on the tiger hat and growled so loudly? Wow, that was a surprise when he did that. Okay, wait a minute. Do you remember when Terry played Rip Van Winkle and he pretended to fall asleep on the stairs of the pulpit? That was another big surprise when Reverend Terry fell asleep on the pulpit stairs and snored. How about the time when Reverend Terry was a fox trying to eat the geese? Oh, that was a good one. He was an excellent fox as well. Wait a minute. Who can forget this recent one of Reverend Terry the Bumblebee? Come on. I was even surprised that it happened. That's the part that surprised me. That wasn't in our rehearsal when we did that. Now wait, this is really one of my favorites. Really silly. How about the pie hats? Who can remember on Pie Day when we put on pie hats? I think everyone was a little surprised with that one. In fact, I am really laughing just thinking about all the fun times we had with Reverend Terry this past year. And everyone is still having fun here. Do you know what? I think I'm feeling better. Remembering all the good times, I'm feeling better. It's still not easy to say goodbye, but definitely a little bit better. How about you guys? Feeling better? Terry, I'm so glad that we had the chance to have you with us. I'm so glad we were all able to learn together, to laugh together, and maybe saying goodbye is okay if we all remember the special times we had.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Jantz, your moderator and one of the church deacons. Today we say farewell to someone who's kept the wheels rolling here at the First Church for the last year, our senior interim minister, Reverend Terry Sweetser. And before I go any further, let me first thank the work of the previous stand committee They found and successfully engaged Reverend Sweetser on a contract. The early word was that we had lasted a real gem, and that early word proved to be true. Marlene will elaborate more in a moment. Starting this coming August, we will have a new minister here at the First Church, and part of that successful, scheduled, and aggressive undertaking can be attributed to both the Standing Committee and the Ministerial Search Committee working closely with Reverend Sweetser. Many questions popped up during the long months search process, such as candidate expectations of church property, church membership, outreach, healthcare, retirement, etc., etc., and Reverend Terry had all the answers that kept us in the running. This past year, a small transition team consisting of Marlene, Brenda, Terry, and myself met 1 to 2 times per month. And although those meetings were usually short to the point, we could quickly see that Terry had a great grasp on all facets of church operations and offered great guidance on various matters. And also, you may have noticed that our social networking public profile has greatly increased. In addition to our existing website, Reverend Terry had live streaming the Sunday service over Facebook and is really catching on. I wave at the camera. And we plan to continue that in the future. And so, ladies and gentlemen, today is Reverend Terry Sweetser's last day in the pulpit here at the First Church, as he is passing the torch on to the next generation, Pastor Elizabeth Ide. So thank you, Terry, for your friendship, your guidance, and keeping things rolling here at the First Church.
Good morning. In the season of graduations and reflections, I thought I'd offer you this poem. What I, and really we, have learned from Reverend Terry Sweetser. I learned compassion is for all, including for our hardworking staff. I learned to be guided by the ones that have come before us, but also to be unafraid to look to the future. I learned that we don't have to meet just for meeting's sake. I learned to expect the unexpected. I learned that it's okay to be prepared. No, actually, I think Terry would say it's actually encouraged. I learned about UU values and really, and I mean really, living those. I learned to look under the hood and ask some deep and sometimes hard to ask questions. I learned that you can be effective no matter what. With 3 bouts of pneumonia, that was impressive, Terry. I learned to trust that the documents that you have, but always to assume change is possible. I learned that laughter and humor work in the toughest situations. I learned that even if you've asked for money, it's okay to do it, but in the kindest of ways. I learned that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I learned that you should take care of yourself so that you can set a good example for others. I learned that it's okay to ask for an apology. I learned that the time with family is so vital and important to make you your best soul. And I learned that technology can improve a 390-year-old church community. And maybe most importantly, I learned that we are stronger together, and we had it in us all along. Terry, thank you for your patience, your sage wisdom, and your amazing guidance as we navigated this past year together, especially the Standing Committee. I am quite convinced I couldn't have done it without you. I am so grateful for your presence in our church, in my heart, and on this earth. And please know that you'll be missed. And you'll always be an important member of this community. Thank you.
I am deeply touched and enormously grateful for the time we've shared together. You've given me certainly as much as I have given you. I am going to be talking about the Mickey Mouse Club this morning, and I do it for purely theological reasons. I first discovered how theologically important both Walt Disney and the Mickey Mouse Club were when I was turning Hebrew College a couple of years ago, because the Unitarian Universalist Association was thinking of purchasing the buildings for its new home. That did not happen. But while I was there, I met a group of Boston University and Hebrew College theologians that called themselves the state of formation. I am not making this up, and you can Google this. One of the most important things they discovered was that Walt Disney and the Mickey Mouse Club represent an amazing prophetic imagination. Disney believed, according to Disney himself, that mind can impose itself on the world in hope and recreate the world in abundance. We can impose ourselves in the world in hope and recreate abundance, called Disney's prophetic imagination. It compelled him, Disney, and most of the people who came in contact with him, to practice acts of reparation, of repairing the world, acts of charity, and acts of helping. Disney believed that the world can only be better once we set our hand to the tiller and once we start to move the plow. In this way, goodness and hope are made manifest. At the core of Disney's faith, according to the theologians at Boston University and Hebrew College, at the core of Disney's faith was the universalist belief that we can create heaven on earth. Disneyland, I'm not talking about the theme park, Disneyland was Walt's vision of heaven on earth, and the Mickey Mouse Club TV show was in fact how he paid for it. You see, not everyone was enthusiastic as Walt and his brother Roy were about creating a theme park in Anaheim, California that would attract people from all over the country. And it seemed to most investors like a fanciful idea, one that really shouldn't be followed. But they needed money to run the park. And so they went to bankers and television networks, and all they got were no, 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 no. But Roy Disney, Walt's brother, visited the executives at the American Broadcasting Company, ABC. It was a brand new network, and it was desperate for programming. Roy took a detailed drawing of Disneyland to ABC and turned the tide. He convinced ABC to loan Disney $500,000 and to guarantee another $4.5 million for 1/3 ownership in Disneyland and a daily television program for their new network. The Daily Show was to be the Mickey Mouse Club. Now, the Mickey Mouse Club aired intermediately from 1955 until 2017. No program has been watched by more people than the Mickey Mouse Club. A little fact. It was created by Walt and produced by Walt, and it was started in a televised format in 1955, featuring a regular but ever-changing cast of mostly child performers. The show not only totally paid for the building of Disneyland, it was Disneyland's most successful advertisement. Walt understood that televisions were going into every home, and that the first and primary use of the television set was very simply to babysit children. And so he figured the best medium for advertising Disneyland would be on television using children's programming. The show premiered just after the park opened on October 5th, 1955. And every show featured a strong invitation to contented parents so that they would bring their families to Anaheim, California. The stars of the original Mickey Mouse Club were the Mouseketeers. They were not professional actors, but ordinary children. They went to school during the day and performed on the show. 39 Mouseketeers, all under the age of 13, rose high the banners for Disneyland and for Walt's Universalist faith in high hopes. As Walt once said, when you believe a thing, believe it all implicitly and unquestioningly. And that is how he thought you could create heaven on earth. Now, the Mickey Mouse Club needed a leader that could do it. And Disney found in head Mouseketeer Jimmy Dodd, and some of you may remember, that here was a person who could fulfill the destiny of living love fully into the world. Whatever the march which we're all going to sing now. Whatever the mark says, the leader of the club was not Mickey Mouse. It was Jimmy Dodd, who, by the way, wrote the mark. Now, the public, the audience fell in love with Mouseketeers like Annette Funicello and the 5-year-old incredible drummer, Cubby O'Brien. As the first show for children, featuring children as performers, it was utterly revolutionary and undoubtedly violated and created today's labor laws for children. But at 5 o'clock every weekday, just when homework had started to feel unbearable and dinner was still simmering on the stove, youthful fans would run to the television sets and sing the opening Mickey Mouse Club march to the final reprise and sign-off. The Mickey Mouse Club brought glitzy production values and authentic entertainment to child audiences. And child audiences took it very seriously. The show created a heaven on earth for kids. The Mickey Mouse Club demonstrated that a group of ordinary children could put on a crowd-pleasing show, and that kids their own age would watch it. It spoke straight to the kids on the other side of the TV set. The Mickey Mouse Club made a generation of kids feel as if they actually belonged and that they had their own elite club. A feeling that would lodge itself in their hearts and make them remember the Mouseketeers. It certainly happened that way for me. In theological terms, it was abundance on steroids and the embodiment of the universalist belief that heaven can be created on earth. Moms, including mine, and perhaps some of yours, encouraged it. They were happy to have us kids settle down for an hour, and they were even more pleased when they saw how pleasant these kids on the TV were, these Mouseketeers, and they sang such sweet songs. It affirmed Disney's space that we can create heaven on earth. Unitarian John Updike, emblematic American novelist, poet, short story writer, art critic, and literary critic, one of only 3 writers to win the Pulitzer Prize for fiction more than once, was fascinated by the Mickey Mouse Club. He loved the Mickey Mouse Club. It influenced a lot of his writing. Some of you may know the series about the Feckless Rabbit. And Feckless Rabbit was deeply affected by the Mickey Mouse Club. In fact, head Mouseketeer Jimmy Dodd's proverb section of the show is featured prominently in Run, Rabbit, Run. This is what Updike says. The big Mouseketeer has appeared. Jimmy, a grown man who wears circular black hair, by the way, more than 10 million were sold in the first 2 years of the show, and starts to sing. Proverbs, Proverbs, they're so true. strumming on the mouse guitar. Proverbs tell us what to do. Proverbs help us all to be better mouseketeers. Jimmy sets aside his guitar and says straight through the television glass, "Know thyself," a wise old Greek once said. Know thyself. Now what do you think that means, boys and girls? It means be what you are. Don't try to be Sally or Johnny or Fred next door. Be yourself. God doesn't want you to be a tree or a waterfall or a flower or stone. God wants each of you to use your special talent. God wants us to become scientists, some of you to become artists, some of us to become firemen, doctors and trapeze artists, and He gives to each of us the talents to do the things that are special to us. We must work, boys and girls, so know thyself, learn thyself, understand your talents, and then work to develop. That's the way to be happy. Jimmy pinches his nose and gives a wink through the screen, affirming Disney's and Updike's faith that we can create heaven on earth. Some of you may recall how Jimmy ended every show, and feel free to join me. First, he would say, "Now, Musketeers, there's one thing we want you to always remember. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Forever let us hold our banner high. Through the years, all be friends wherever we may be. M-I-C, see you real soon. K